The next technique we're going to look at is affecting multiple points, both on the front and the back. I'm going to do a slightly different take that somebody's got in a chokehold. There's loads of people doing MMA and things like that, the mixed martial arts, UFC type of stuff, or shoot fighting or anything like that. This is just another technique. We'll show you from a few different angles for this one, then you can see what's going on. This encompasses striking to various different points using the guillotine and the various points that we're looking at striking, as well as some chin now, which means to seize and control. I'll show you from this angle first, then you can see, and then we'll show you from the other angle as well. Ali's going to get me in a headlock. Now, if Ali's got the headlock on here, and he's putting the choke on with both hands, I have a problem I need to get. As you can see, as that choke comes on, I need to get that choke off my neck. I do this by hitting, that's okay, I do this by hitting CV 2 or 3. By hitting that, it will loosen up this. As the choke comes on here, and the choke goes on, because you can hear my voice changing, as you hit into here, it loosens up and gives me that space. What I'm then going to do is pass through this gap. So I've hit him, double him back, and then step through, turn, come over, and crash the elbow down on the associated points on the back, while still having chin na, or seize and control method, a joint lock, or a limb destruction. Okay? So we'll show you from this angle. This is a great lock, by the way, as well. Very effective. You can do all sorts of fun stuff with them and make them work. But we'll show you from the lock. The main thing is when they get the headlock on and they put the technique on, it's going to affect the technique and make it work. So when they do the technique here, as the choke comes on, remember CV 2 and 3 is here. The headlock's on, so let's put it on. You can tell by the voice change, hitting to here, yeah, opens them up quite nicely. Stepping through the gap, and I'll show you this from the other angle. Step through, turn, crash, and take them down to the floor. So the points we've gone for, obviously, we're striking into the front and around on the associated points on the back. And you can hit a multitude, really. Doesn't really matter too much which one you want to go for, because either way, it's going to affect the attacker. It's going to affect the body and disrupt the organs in the body and stop them from attacking you. So we're attacking the conception vessel, which also going for the associated points on the back, which basically will affect the organs, take the breath out of them, and stop them from attacking you. We'll show you from the other side. So the headlock's on. Here. The choke goes on. Remember, when a choke goes on, you really haven't got much time. So the choke goes on, hit into here, notice how it opens him up. And I'm ready to pick up this arm. I step through the gap this way, keeping close. Turn, crash down onto the associated points and take him down to the floor. Obviously, I'm not hitting hard on Ali. He had a bit of a bad shot earlier, but as you know, striking into these points will drive them to the floor. We'll show you again. Choke comes on, back, round, into here, and take him down to the floor. One more time slowly, just so you can see the mechanics of the move. Just make sure that Mike's still in situ. Comes round, choke comes on. You see this choke, just show you so you can see. CV1 here, see I'm already on my toes when that choke comes on. So I need to get his hips back. So by hitting the CV 2 or 3, I can step through. Even if this other hand's here, this will peel through because I'm using my body against it. Keep close to his body. Turn. I've got the lock here. See? I can control him just by the lock here. I've got his little finger. See? No problem. Make him walk wherever you want him to go. It's fine. But the ultimate technique, what we're looking for, okay, back here. It's okay. Is to go through, back. Get this hand here. Through, turn, crash, down with the elbow. And of course the elbow would follow down. So it would be a, using the fighting that we talked about previously.